This is how easy it is to connect with folks on LinkedIn. And, when I first started on LinkedIn, LinkedIn was like a big snooze, right? The platform was kind of, I don't know, just boring. But the nicest people are on LinkedIn. I mean, of course, you have some a-holes on there, just like with anything else. But you meet some of the most amazing folks. So here we go. I went ahead and sent this young lady, her name is Patricia, and I said, hey, looks like your company, in this case, Pristine Advisors, is up to some great things. Congratulations. I want to help you land more business on LinkedIn. So I recorded a new demo showing you how to turn clicks into calls into clients on the LinkedIn platform. And I went ahead and said, hey, just to quickly introduce myself, my name is David Ubita. I own and operate MRDU Global Media. We've helped over 250 companies land more clients with our clicks to calls to client strategy on the LinkedIn platform. There's the LinkedIn demo that we created for them, and then some client testimonials and, of course, media appearances. We've been super fortunate to be featured on shows like, with TBN, WGN, podcasts like the Money Matters podcast, radio, featured on a PBS documentary. It's been a wild ride, but here we go. Happy to learn more about Pristine Advisors and share more LinkedIn shortcuts with you. You can book a free LinkedIn consult with me here. So check it out. Of course, our signature. And then this is what she's awesome. She writes, Patricia goes, hello. Okay, you got me. I watched the demo and I would like to learn more. Now, Patricia is the CEO of Pristine Advisors, and she's an multi-award-winning, in fact, PR and marketing specialist. So she knows her stuff. So I'm like, I can't wait to have this conversation with her. She did book a call. And then I wrote, hey, you are funny. Happy to talk, or happy to help talk soon. Looking forward to it. Guys, this is what it's all about. So if your intention on LinkedIn is just to be salesy and to come across as a douche, then don't bother. You can turn off the demo right now. I am interested in connecting and helping with folks just like Patricia, who are genuinely, amazing at what they do. They work hard, and then they're just looking for a consistent strategy or method to help them connect with more people to serve them. And that's what I do. I consider myself a broker, guys, meaning that I take a client and I introduce them to the masses, to the right people, to the right eyeballs with our SAG strategy. And that's the name of the game, guys. One of the things I don't want you to focus on is how many people you have in your network. It doesn't matter if you have 30,000 people in your network. Question is, how much money are you making as a result of serving people? That's the bottom line. How many people are you actually connecting and serving with? How many booked calls are you seeing on your calendar every freaking week? That's the question. Now think about this. The greatest loss here is there are people right now who have a legitimate problem and don't know who you are, and you are the solution. This is why I love what I do, guys. This is why SAG, our B2B sales appointment generator, works, because it's simple, it makes sense, it's easy to operate, and at the same time, it comes from a very honest and heartfelt place. I want to help people get rid of this stress of not knowing where they're going to find their next client.
Hi there, I'm Antonio Sales from Sales & Associates. I can't thank David enough for his incredible LinkedIn service. When we started working together, I was honestly skeptical, but then I was also hopeful that I would start to see results. Well, in my first week, I not only had my first appointment, but also I had a new client, which was amazing. So for that, I say thank you, David.
Hi, my name is Connor and I own Rampage Entertainment. Working with David and his leading XGen team has been great. I highly recommend them. I mean, I literally wake up now and I'm seeing appointments on my calendar. I don't know how they do it, but I can't thank them enough.
Hey, all right, guys. So before we dive into the nuts and bolts of our SAG strategy, our sales appointment generator strategy, allow me to introduce myself. My name is David Ubita. I own and operate MRDU Global Media, a small but fierce digital marketing and coaching firm located in the Chicagoland area. Man, I've been so fortunate to have been featured on outlets like TBN, WGN, PBS, numerous radio shows and podcasts over the years. And I'm also the host of the Life Hacks for Entrepreneurs podcast. Make sure to check us out on iTunes and Google, all those great platforms. Now, I've been able to accomplish some cool things in my career, but guys, what I am most proud of is my faith, being a man of faith, being a man of my word. I'm a dad. I'm a practicing martial artist. And I love racing exotic cars. If you've ever been in Vegas and had the chance to race these beautiful vehicles, Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? So guys, this is how we turn clicks into calls into clients on the LinkedIn platform. Now I'm going to start off by asking you this question. What do Netflix, Tesla, and LinkedIn have in common? Now, besides being billion-dollar companies, they grew their sales with digital sales funnels. Now, Netflix uses lead generation funnels to sell its media streaming services. Tesla uses product launch sales funnels to drive up demand for its vehicles. And then LinkedIn uses membership sales funnels to offer premium services to their members. Now, we, MRDU Global Media, saw that trend and said, hey, we should use sales funnels too. Why? Well, they're the secret weapon, if you will, behind why we've earned the right to work with over 270 B2B companies in 5 countries, all generated from the LinkedIn platform. Now, what on earth is a sales funnel? Well, a sales funnel is like a conversation. And in this particular diagram, it's designed to do 4 things: bring awareness, pique interest, pique desire, so that the person who is in or participating in the sales funnel actually takes action. Now, this is what our B2B sales appointment generator, SAG for short, system looks like. This is our funnel. So on the top, you're going to see that there's a LinkedIn message that will take a prospect to an opt-in page. They're going to see your offer. Then they're going to a demo video that's going to pique their desire, and it's going to pique their desire to want to take action with you and learn more about what you have to offer them, thus the sales call. Okay, now what I love about this strategy, guys, is, again, this is our sales funnel, how we turn clicks into calls into clients. If you notice here on the right, there's a V1, V2, V3. Now, I'd like to briefly explain that to you. The V1 is vet 1. Then V2, Vet 2, and then Vet 3. Guys, within our system, a prospect is vetted 3 times before they get to the sales calls piece, before they actually have an engagement with you or someone on your team. This is one of the things, as a result of creating this strategy, our SAG strategy / funnel, that has worked like a charm for us, for our business, and for our clients. Now, let's go ahead and break this down even further. Targeted LinkedIn messages, the first piece of the funnel, or the top of the funnel. What type of messages should we be sending? Well, I'm going to share with you a message that we send out, and I'm not going to go through all the links or whatnot, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Hey, Oren, and that's the name of the gentleman who I sent the message to. Looks like the Gideon Alder and Company CPAs is up to great things. I'd love to help you land and impact more clients. So I recorded a new demo showing you how to turn clicks into calls into clients on the LinkedIn platform. Just to quickly introduce myself, my name is David Ubita. I own and operate MRDU Global Media. We've helped over 270 companies land more clients with our to click calls to client strategy on the LinkedIn platform. And again, for this particular message, we included specific links like the demo, client testimonials, media appearances, book a call, for the sake of making sure that this particular individual saw that we were legit, that we have a track record. Now, this next part of the message said, do you have a few minutes to discuss this? Now, look at what Oren said here in the bottom. See his picture in the lower left? He said, direct and no bullshit. Fluff, thank you. One of the best LinkedIn messages ever. Guys, the message that you sent out, when it's dialed in and in front of the right eyeballs, in front of the right target, it's going to resonate with them. How about this one? Nat says, hey, thanks for reaching out. I'd like to learn more. Now, when this happens, guys, this is where the funnel comes in, okay? This is when we write, would you like to book a call or take a look at our short LinkedIn demo? Now, 90% of the time, they'll say, hey, you know what? I'd like to see the LinkedIn demo. Okay, well, great. So then they're going to see the opt-in page that looks like this. And this is where we are presenting our offer to the prospect. They're going to opt in. They're going to take a look at your demo, and your demo should be one that's really going to be speaking to the desire that you know your ideal client is trying to fix or wants in their life or in their business. One of the ways that we do that here, for example, one of our clients here, look at the top line here. It says, here's a look at the human-first approach we use to staff PayPal Williams Sonoma, Wells Fargo, VW Group, and more. And what we did here is we actually held a podcast interview with the CEO of this particular business, and we used that demo to really explain a little bit more about what the company's mission is, have the prospect get a better idea of what the CEO is like, etc., because we gravitate towards people that we like, right? I mean, it's just basic psychology. So the next thing is they're going to book a sales call. Once you've already piqued their desire with that particular video, a call to action is going to take place. And they're going to go to your calendar. They're going to select a time, book a time, and then they're going to receive a congratulations page where you have some more information about your business, some specific questions that perhaps you may want answered there on behalf of your business, so that any questions that might come up in their minds are resolved. And so with this particular strategy, guys, your calendar should be looking like this. Everything in yellow is a booked appointment. And check this out. This is even in the midst of a pandemic, guys. I'm showing you guys my personal calendar. Now, I like averaging 5 to 10 booked appointments a week. I remember one week I had 23. I don't recommend that, but for me, that's manageable for me to continue to do business, etc. And as we continue to grow, higher sales, and so on and so forth, that's going to be the norm. Now, clicks, calls do turn into clients. Now check out what some of our clients have said about working with us. Nicole Hadou said, when I started working with David, I was in need of some direction and looking to take my real estate business to the next level. And he was able to break down my limited beliefs, and in doing so, showed me my blind spots. During this time, he worked with me on identifying my ideal client, which is a lot harder than it sounds. We really drilled down on what that meant and how to bring my ideal client into my circle. Within 6 weeks of hard work, my mindset shifted, and those ideal clients were coming in with what seemed like a lot less effort. I was so impressed with David and his ability to help me with my business in that short period of time. My husband and I hired him again for business and personal coaching. After working with David, I was excelling with my new ideal client base, and my husband was moving forward with a promotion, and we were both working together to improve our work and life balance. Now, she goes on to say some other cool things about me, which is so sweet. But this is about my clients. Check this out. As a result, she has been featured, and of course, she is a rock star diva. She works hard. She's coachable. She does what we instruct her to do, and she's freaking crushing it. Check this out on the right. Not only is she being featured on major magazines, making the cover, but look at this. On Forbes magazine, she made the cover, top 500 in 2020 real estate brokers in the nation. Okay, how freaking cool is that? Patrick Boye says this. Bouye, my apologies, said this. He's part owner of OnRanker, one of our bigger accounts. We created 15 profiles for him in his business on LinkedIn. David is a highly skilled project manager when it comes to marketing campaigns for both B2B and B2C initiatives. He's also very gifted when it comes to developing a sales nurturing process and sales pipeline. I would highly recommend him for any project or position. Thank you, Pat. Fernando out of Miami said, hey, excellent overall. My business has benefited tremendously from a bigger network. David's LinkedIn recommendations have improved my offerings. I don't plan to stop implementing the outreach I learned from him. How about this? Rachel Wynot out of Canada, amazing coach out in Canada, said this. David is amazing in so many ways, always professional and gracious, and a fantastic partner. I would highly recommend him and his services to anyone, and I don't say that lightly. Email me for references. Rachel and her team are just absolutely amazing up in Canada. So here, real quickly, guys, as a recap, is what our B2B sales appointment generator or SAG system or funnel looks like, and really the reason why our clients get amazing results. Again, we send out a message, vetting that prospect the first time to bring awareness because the message is dialed into who we know our ideal client is. Then we create an opt-in page, which is going to identify the offer, which is going to generate and pique the interest of that prospect to take another look. They're going to go to the demo, which is going to address their desire, the one that they are not having met at the moment within their business. And then we offer a call to action for them to schedule a call on your calendar. Now, here's how we help, guys. If this makes sense, this is how we've helped over 270 companies in two ways. Number one, we have a done-for-you option, and then we have our do-it-yourself option. Now, the done-for-you option looks like this. Our done-for-you option really is best suited for B2B companies with about 50 to 100 or more employees who really have money's not the issue. The budget's not the issue. It's more time, right? It's like, dude, we don't have the time to manage any, like, for example, on Ranker, 15 particular profiles. They didn't have the time to set all that up and manage them. And so we did that for them. Now, this option, check this out, guys. It comes with the customized sales funnel. Every one of our clients on the done for you side and also the DIY side, they get a copy of the exact funnel, and we just customize it for them. Now, on top of that, our DFY clients also get a podcast interview on the Life Hacks for Entrepreneurs podcast, which is now heard in 10 countries. And what we've noticed is that particular interview winds up getting 75% conversion rate, literally, because people get a good idea of who you are, what you bring to the table, and you're addressing a specific desire that that ideal client wants fulfilled. You get a dedicated account manager, weekly reporting, lifetime access to our private LinkedIn Unlocked community Facebook group, and so much more. Now, this is what it looks like here. Once you enroll, once we go ahead and have the agreement signed, etc., on day one, we're going to focus on targeting and really scheduling the podcast interview. You're going to complete the LinkedIn questionnaire that we have in-house. We'll go ahead and schedule the podcast interview. Day two, we're going to focus on messaging. We're going to create 4 touchpoint LinkedIn marketing message sequencing, as well as a 5 touchpoint email campaign message sequence. Again, copywriters. Day 3, we're going to optimize your profile on LinkedIn. Then we're also going to facilitate the podcast interview. So again, LinkedIn profile redesign, podcast interview recording, as well as a podcast interview edit. Hopefully you guys can see where this is going. There's a lot of work that goes in before we even launch your campaign. We are meticulous with this, and we've got this down to a science. Day 4, automation, where we go ahead and set up your sales navigator, audiences, sales marketing funnel setup for you within your business, and then a Calendly integration and setup. Day 5, retargeting, email messaging sequence is set up, email integration automation is set up, and then day 6, we actually launch and we generate weekly reports, and then we tweak your campaign as needed in the process. Now, if you paid individually for everything that we do for our clients, like a copywriter at minimum per month is like $5K. Profile optimization expert, minimum per month, $2K. Profile automation setup and management technician, $5,000. Email retargeting setup and management technician, $3,000. Monthly campaign management company, at minimum $2,000 per month. That's about $17,000 per month, and we charge only a fraction of this. Now, here is the caveat: we only have a limited number of seats. So if the DFY option really rings a bell to you, then make sure to let us know when you schedule your call. Now, how about the do-it-yourself option? Now, the do-it-yourself option is best suited for B2B companies with like 50 employees or less, one-man shops, and they are working often with a limited budget, but they have someone in-house that they can assign an intern, someone that can actually manage the campaigns for the business. And again, this option does include the sales funnel as well, lifetime access to our SAG online program, which is elite in the industry, weekly coaching call recordings, lifetime access again to our private LinkedIn Unlocked community Facebook group, and so much more. Now, again, here's what you get, guys. Just to be really clear with the do-it-yourself option, you're gonna get lifetime access to our 6-week online program, lifetime access to our private Facebook group, weekly coaching and Zoom recordings, 12 months of TNA support, and again, a 100% money-back guarantee. If after you've taken the course, you've done all the modules, you've done all the homework, you've implemented the strategies, and if you don't see results 60 days in, then we don't deserve your money. I mean, that's just point blank. Now, this is what the course looks like. On week 1, you're going to learn targeting. And then week 2, you're going to learn messaging. Week 3, you're going to learn about optimization. Now, again, we're literally walking you through how to set this up on your own. Day 4, automation. Day 5, retargeting. And then day 6 is going to be enrollment. Or I should say week 6 is going to be enrollment. Now, guys, if you paid individually, again, for all that we offer, from the copywriter to the specific experts, you're looking at $17K per month at least, and we charge a fraction of this with both of our options. Now, guys, now you have a choice. You can continue trying to keep the plates afloat and trying to, be a one-man shop, and even if you have a team and you're kind of like a control freak or whatnot. I mean, I get it. I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, but It's not the way to live. It really isn't the way to live. And it is going to impact how you show up, and your business is going to suffer as well. Now, you can continue trying to do things your way, or you can actually dive in and take a closer look at what we're doing here with our B2B sales appointment generator system here. It works, guys. This is how we effectively turn clicks into calls into clients. Now, before I go ahead and leave you, I want you to take a listen to this one last testimony.
Jimmy, thank you so much for taking a few minutes for hanging out today. I'm super proud of you and your accomplishments. This is your first six-figure months running your business. Tell everyone a little bit about your business and how much were you making prior to us working together?
Yeah, I'm Jimmy Brown, CEO of Innovative Network Solutions. Prior to Dave and I working together, our business was $5,000 a month. Struggling at that point in time. Since then, it's been almost a year, and we just made six figures this month. So very exciting. Didn't think it would ever happen, but just maintain confidence, stayed the course, and continue to work the process with David.
And what would you say, one final thought, what would you say to a struggling business owner right now who may not be seeing the results or the outcomes that they want in their lives as of yet, but what would you encourage them to do? What are some steps that you would recommend?
Get some clarity, get some focus, and don't try to do it all yourself. I tried to do everything. I tried to be a jack of all trades. I tried to do the work. I tried to run the business, and that just doesn't work. I had to get some clarity, some focus, and get a good direction going, and David helped me do that.
All right, guys. If this presentation makes sense, go ahead and go to step 2 right now and schedule a call with me right now. I look forward to chatting with you and learning more about you and what you're doing. Talk soon.